Hey guys, Darby here with Meme Coins Daily, and welcome back to the Meme Coin Fast Track Training, where I'm going to be fast tracking you from a complete beginner to making $100 a day or more with meme coins. Now, for those of you who have been watching my videos, I hope you have been enjoying them. I hope you have been taking action, because I don't want you to just watch my videos and not do anything right. There's no point in that. I hope you have been taking action and you have been doing your homework. And I hope you're ready for today's lesson, because it's going to be a very interesting one. Now, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome, guys. I'm happy to have you here. You want to learn about meme coins, then I can assure you that you are in the right place. Now, what I'm going to need from you guys is go back and watch the first two videos, okay? Because we have been building a foundation. Okay, so if you watch this video, you're probably not going to understand what's going on. And the way I've structured the videos, you have needed to watch the first two videos so that you can follow along, because I also gave homework, if you want to call it. I've given that in the first two videos. So you need to go back, watch those two videos before you come back and watch this video. There will be a link to the playlist in the description so that you can just go check out that playlist and you can watch the first two videos. With that said, let's get started with today's video. So in today's lesson, I want to talk to you guys about the emotional and psychological aspects of trading meme coins. You see, when I started trading meme coins, I didn't realize how emotional and psychological it was. Because as I told you guys, I've been in the crypto space for over 10 years now. And in all that time, I never experienced such a roller coaster of emotions like I did when I started trading meme coins, like about a year or two ago. Any kind of trading is emotional and is psychological, right? But even more with meme coins. And the reason it's even more with meme coins is because meme coins is all about speculation, right? You're kind of speculating that, oh, this will go up for certain reason and people are going to buy because it's a good story, right? It's going to get people's attention. And because of that, the price can be very volatile. 1 minute it's up, 1 minute it's down. As compared to, like, if you go compare it to something like stocks or even Bitcoin, those things, they have some kind of backing, right? Something is backing them. Like with stocks, you have companies that are backing the stocks. With crypto, you have billionaires and all these huge financial firms that are backing those assets. But with meme coins, there's really nothing backing it. You're kind of thinking like it's going to get attention. So if you buy early, you're going to make money. And because of that, as I said, the price can be very volatile. 1 minute is up, 1 minute is down. So it's very emotional. You're going to be like an emotional wreck. So as a coach, I need to make you aware of what you're going to experience as you're coming into trading meme coins. Okay, I wouldn't be doing you any favors as a coach if I didn't tell you what you're going to experience. This is the number one reason why about 95% of traders are not profitable. They have not overcome the mental aspects and the emotional aspects. Simple as that. And that is why I need to tell you about it and give you actionable steps so that when you start trading, you'll be able to catch yourself doing it, and then you'll hopefully be able to remember the things that I say to you in this video to overcome your emotions. I've told you guys that the reason I'm making this training is because I want to create the next millionaire traders in the attention market. That is the reason why I'm making this training. When you guys go out there, the people that watch my training, you go out there and you hit your first million, you're going to say, hey, it was Coach Darby who showed me how to do it. And that is the reason why I need to talk to you about your emotions, what you're going to experience, and how we can overcome it. Okay? I want to tell you why this part is even more difficult to overcome. Now, when you start trading, it's not going to take you a long time to figure out what's a good coin and what's a bad coin, what's a bundle, what's a scam. It's really not going to take you a long time. Probably a week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. But the emotional part of it is going to take you a little while to overcome. And the reason for this is because It's part of us, right? It's part of you. This is how you've been for most of your life. And then all of a sudden, you have to kind of let go of emotions, right? And think logically and be disciplined. Some people are just really that good that they can just overcome their emotions and go ahead and do whatever they want to do. But for some of us that are very emotional, this is going to be a challenge. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Now, I'm telling you this because this is what happened to me, right? When I started trading meme coins, I didn't realize how emotional it was. I didn't even think I was an emotional person. Like if you said to me that I was an emotional person, I would never had agreed with you. I'm like, what are you talking about? Until I started trading meme coins. So this is something that I had to overcome. That's why I want to tell you guys this. Everybody goes through this. Everyone. If you go on Twitter, everywhere, they are suffering the same thing. So you guys, you have an advantage because I'm telling you about it even before you start trading so that you're aware of it and then you can catch yourself when you're doing these things, because you probably think that, oh, no, I'm not an emotional person. You might be thinking that right now, but once you start trading, you're going to see that you're actually quite emotional. Okay, so let's talk about the main emotions that you're going to experience when you start trading and how we're going to overcome them. The first one is greed. Now, you might think that you're not a greedy person, just like I did. I really felt like I was not greedy. I think I'm not greedy, okay? But when it comes to trading meme coins, it's going to show itself. The greed in you is going to show itself. You're going to buy a coin at like, I don't know, 10K market cap. It goes to 20K market cap. You have a 2x. It goes to 30K, 3x, 4x, 5x. So let's say you put in $100 and your $100 is now $500. And then you're thinking to yourself, you know what? This is probably going to do a 10x. You're thinking it's going to do a 10x. So you don't even take any profit. You don't even take your initials out. This happens, believe it or not, this happens all the time. So you're thinking that, no, I'm gonna wait till it gets to 10x before I sell. Now, before you know it, it's now down to 4x. It's now down to 3x. And you're thinking, no, it's gonna go back up. It's now down to 2. And before you know it, you're all of a sudden at a loss, okay? This happens all the time, believe me. It's called round tripping. This is when you round trip your money because you refuse to sell. You didn't even take any profits. Now you have round tripped your money, right? Where you had $100, it was worth $500 at the top. You didn't sell, and now you're down to $80. What's now going to happen to you? You're going to be thinking, hey, I want to get my money back. And then what are you going to do next? You're going to end up revenge trading. This is where you just want to get your money back. Now, this is where logic goes out the door because you're just going to be entering any coin. You're not going to do any of the checks. You just want to get in there and make your money, right? Because you're angry and you want to revenge. Next thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to start over trading. All these things is what happened to people who trade meme coins, okay? And they're not aware. Nobody told them all these things I'm telling you now. Nobody told them. And they're going to keep going in that cycle. This is exactly what happened to me. For a long time, I was just not buying coins at the right place, holding them too long, round tripping, then revenge trading, and then over trading, just getting angry and then losing all my money. I would lose all my money and then put some more money in again to start. And the cycle just continues, right? So I'm telling you guys now, this is what's going to happen to you, all because of greed. You need to be taking profits. That's what you need to do. No matter how small, you do a 2x, maybe you take your money, especially when you first get started. When you first get started, you want to aggressively be taking profits. You want to build your portfolio. That's your only goal. We don't care if it goes to 10, 20x or whatever. No, we just want to take our profits, right? It goes 2x, 3x. We take our money. You're going to keep doing that until you build a big portfolio of maybe 20 SOL, 30 SOL, and then you can start taking more risks, okay? So that is the first thing you're going to experience, which is greed. It's going to lead you to round trip, then it's going to lead you to lose money, then it's going to cause you to start revenge trading, which is going to lead to over trading, which is going to cause you to lose all your money. You see what I mean? Okay, so that's the first one. Now, the next emotion I want to talk to you about that you're going to experience when you start trading meme coins is fear. Okay, fear. There are two types. There is the fear of missing out, which is called FOMO, and then there is fear of losing money. So FOMO is like fear of missing out. So for instance, as you can see this chart right here now, you're seeing this chart going up. Look at that, it's just going up. Most traders will go and buy here, right? They go buy here. You never want to do that. You never want to buy here where the price is. Never. You never want to do that. Now, I didn't know that when I started trading meme coins, okay? I always used to top blast. That is what it's called, top blasting. You see the chart going up and then you just top blast. You never want to do that, okay? What is causing that is FOMO. Now, to overcome this, all you need to do is just wait for a dip. You always want to wait for a dip before you buy. You never want to top blast, okay? Especially not in this bear run. We're in a bear market right now. There is a time and a place for top blasting, okay? But you as a beginner, you need to make it a habit of not buying on green candles, okay? You never want to buy here, never. Yeah, look at that, it's going up. Oh, let me buy. No, you need to chill because it's going to come back down, okay? Later on in the strategy videos, I'm going to show you how to wait for dip, like what sort of dip levels you should wait to buy in, okay? But for now, I'm just trying to make you know. You see that? Look at it going back down. For now, I'm just trying to make you aware that when you see a chart going up and you start feeling that FOMO, hey, let me buy this thing at the top. No, you need to not do that, okay? You're going to experience FOMO, and I want you to catch yourself that this is what you're doing and stop yourself from doing it, okay? Always wait for a dip. Never top blast, okay? Especially as you have just started, right? As you are a complete beginner, you never want to be buying coins on a green candle. And as you can see, look at this, it's just going back down now. You could have been down because you top blasted, right? You went and bought at the top. This is what happened to me. Nobody told me I had to figure this out by myself. Now, it's going to take you a little while to be able to overcome this FOMO, right? It does take a little while to overcome it because even till now, I still catch myself top blasting on coins. Now, the next type of fear that you're going to experience is the fear of losing money. And this is what happened to me as well. Everything I'm telling you is from my experience, okay? And from what I see people experiencing as well. Because I'm really deep into the whole trenches. I really love this stuff so much. I study every aspect of it so I can see exactly what people are going through. What are you here to do? We're here trading meme coins because we want to make money, not because we don't want to lose money. If you come in with the mentality that, hey, I don't want to lose any money, then you're probably not going to make any money, okay? You need to have the mentality of, hey, I want to make money. I want to make money, not the fear of, oh, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose any money. You're going to lose, okay? You are going to lose some money, right? You're going to lose some money. But with effective portfolio management and sizing, it's not going to be, it's not going to hurt you, okay? And I'm going to show you that as well. I'm going to show you everything you need to know, all right? So far, by the way, if you're enjoying this training, please make sure you're subscribing and you're leaving likes, you're commenting, so that I know that you guys are enjoying this training. So that's fear of losing. You don't want to be afraid to lose money, okay? You're going to lose, but you need to have effective portfolio management, which is what I'm going to teach you later on. Also, I told you guys that all you needed to start trading was $200, right? Whatever the price of Solana is, 2 Solanas, right? Right now it's about $85, which is about, I don't know, $180, $190. Now, if $190 is a lot of money for you and you're afraid to lose that, then perhaps this is not for you, okay? Perhaps you go get a job, save up before you come back. You need minimum 2 Solanas, okay? That is how you'll be able to, you need to be able to trade with money that you can afford to lose and it's not going to affect you, okay? That is how you deal with the fear of losing money, okay? So that is the second thing you're going to experience, which is the fear of losing money. You never want to trade like you're afraid to lose money. Okay? The next emotion that I feel you're going to experience when you start trading meme coins is addiction. Okay? This can become very addictive and not, well, it could be good. Like if you're making tons of money, then it's good, right? But any kind of addiction cannot be good, right? And this is what happened to me because it's so easy to get on there, right? Like I'll give you an example. I could just be on my desk doing some work because I run a IT consultancy business and I do it from home. So I can just be like working with a client and then I have my other computer, the screen, and I have this pulse window opened. And instead of me to be paying attention to my client, I'm busy trading, right? So it can become addictive, right? I'm first thing I wake up, I take my laptop with me to bed. Before I sleep, I'm on it like a little junkie. And then like first thing in the morning, boop, bring out the laptop. And then I'm back on again, right? So it can become addictive, right? So you need to be aware of that. You need to catch yourself that, hey, am I being addicted to this thing? And the way to prevent that is to just have set times that you trade meme coins and also take breaks. Learn to take breaks. That is how you overcome addiction. So I'm telling you this now so that you are aware, you can catch yourself being addicted to it. I mean, if you're making a ton of money from it, from your addiction, then I guess it's all good. But you need to have a balance, right? You need some kind of a balance, especially if you have a family. I mean, even if you don't have a family, if like you're a single young guy, you still need some type of balance. You need to be able to go gym, go outside, go see friends. You need some kind of balance. You don't want this to take over your life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Don't let this take over your life. Okay. Now, there is one more that I didn't mention earlier, which is anger. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I felt this a lot. Would you maybe call it even jealousy, right? Which leads to anger. Is jealousy, envy, whatever you want to call it. And it often leads to anger. Okay. This is what used to happen to me. Let me just tell you what used to happen to me a lot. So back then, for instance, there was a coin called Peanut. Okay. It was a coin about, what was it? A squirrel that passed away. Like the American government killed the squirrel. They euthanized the squirrel. And that coin went to like billions, right? A lot of people made tons of money off it. Okay. Now, I was seeing other traders, PNL, right? How much they made. And I was seeing traders, they made so much money. This trader made like 10,000. This one made 20,000. Like people made so much money. And I didn't make any money. So that made me feel angry, jealous, envy that I didn't want to miss any coin. And because of that, I kept missing coins. I kept missing all the good coins. And I used to feel really angry. Like I'd be even angry at my wife and kids. I'd just snap at them, right? For whatever reason, I had my son at the time. This is like last year now, early last year. He was only 3 at the time. And I would maybe changing his nappy or whatever I helped or giving him food. And I would come back to my desk and I seen a coin has gone. Like a coin was doing numbers, was sending. And then I'd be so angry. Like I'd be angry at my son. Like, oh, if it's not because of you, or if I didn't have to change your nappy, I wouldn't have missed this coin. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going with that? This is what happened to me. Okay. I used to feel like that all the time. Like, oh, I missed this coin, so I'm angry. Oh, and I would be, I was just a angry person all the time because I always felt like I was missing coins and I kept missing and missing and missing the coins. Well, I want to tell you guys that catch yourself. Don't be envious of other traders making money, okay? Because as I said, this is here to stay. There's always going to be another coin, okay? There's going to be this coin and another coin and another coin. Every day there's going to be new coins. There's always multiple chances to make money during the day. Don't feel like you missed out on one coin, so you're going to be angry the whole day and then lose out on other coins that come out. Be happy, okay? Be happy for people that made money, because that means those people now have money to trade. We need traders, we need people to trade. We need other traders to come into the market to trade. You alone cannot trade the market. Okay, so when people make money or coins go really high, you know people made money and they're going to trade, and there's going to always be another coin. Okay, so I'm trying to tell you now, do not feel angry or jealous or envious when you see other people make it, right? Because the opportunity is there. Instead, be grateful. Be grateful that you have the opportunity to make money today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. Just feeling gratitude all the time is going to help you overcome anger, jealousy, and envy. Okay, there's just one more, sorry guys, one more thing that I need to talk to you about, and that's overconfidence. Okay, that's another thing that's going to make you lose all of your money. So, what do I mean by overconfidence? Okay, you're going to be trading with a certain port size. You're going to have a portfolio size that you use to trade with, right? Each, say, like 0.1, you use that to trade. Okay, now let's say you've been on a roll. You've been on a roll, like the past 3 or 4 trades you've taken, you're like, you've made money. All right. Now, what's going to happen? You're going to start feeling like you're the man. I'm the man. And then with the next trade, you're going to, instead of using your set port size of 0.1 Solana, you're going to say, hey, you know what? I've been making money and I'm the man. Well, this time I'm going to use one whole Solana to trade. Okay. And what's going to happen to you, right? You're going to end up losing all of your money, right? That's oversizing, right? That another thing I need to talk to you guys about is one of the reasons people tend to lose your money. Okay. So let's be disciplined and never oversize. Okay. Always be disciplined and stick to your portfolio size. I'm going to show you all of that later on. So now I've spoken to you about all the emotions that you're going to experience once you start trading meme coins. Now, just really quickly, I want to tell you actionable steps and things you can do to overcome them when you start to experience or when you catch yourself going through these emotions. Okay. And don't worry, I'm going to have notes as usual as homework that you can go check out and you'll be able to read them. But right now, I'm just going to talk through them really quickly. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is it sounds very obvious, but a lot of people don't do it. And it's just basically to be disciplined, to be self-disciplined. You're going to have a strategy, an overall trading strategy, and you need to discipline yourself to stick to that strategy. Don't worry about the strategies because I'm going to show you how to come up with your own strategy in later videos, okay, when we come to that topic, okay? So you need to discipline yourself to stick to your strategy no matter what, okay? So that's 1. 2, you need to practice position sizing and risk management. The reason I'm asking you guys to come in with 1 Solana is we're not going to use the 1 Solana to trade, okay? We're going to break down up into 10 lots, okay? So we're going to be trading with 0.1. For each trade is going to be 0.1. For each trade, we're doing 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 until maybe we get to 2 Solanas, okay? And then maybe we can increase our position, right? We can increase our size to maybe 0.2 and so on. And the more confident and comfortable you are, then you can gently increase your position size. Okay, don't come in today and you're trading with 0.5 and then tomorrow you're trading with 1 Solana. I mean, obviously this depends on how much you have in total, right? But for this training, this specific training, the reason I've asked you to use one is because we're going to break it down into 0.1s. Okay, we're going to be trading with 0.1. That is going to prevent you from losing all your money at once. Okay, uh, practice position sizing and risk management. The next thing you need to be doing is journaling, right? This is going to make you understand how emotional you were. Okay, so after each trade, write it down. Whether you made money, write it down. Did you lose money? Write it down. Why did you take the trade? Okay, did you top blast? Right? Did you practice your portfolio sizing? Okay, so you need to write it down. You just get a book and just write everything down. That's going to help you build sort of like an emotional awareness. Okay, so when you go and read it at the end of the month or at the end of the week, you're going to see, oh, look at what I did here. I did that. I did this. And all this is going to help you eventually overcome these emotions and become a better trader. That's number 3, journaling. Now, the next thing that you want to do, you want to be doing is practice mindfulness. It really does help. When you wake up in the morning, take some time. Don't grab your phone straight away. Take some time to just visualize making money, right? You've made some money. It's green, right? You bought a coin, it's green and it went up, right? You're just being positive, okay? And you're grateful for the opportunity, right? Spend like 5 to 10 minutes doing this every morning. Okay, it's going to make you a better trader. Anything that you're doing that you find that yourself that you're doing wrongly, if you spend some time thinking about it in the morning and visualizing that you're doing it right, it's going to help you a lot. Okay, this is what I did to help me, especially with greed. I think that was the part that I struggled with the most. And I used to just sit there and visualize that I wasn't greedy. I was able to let coins go, right? I was able to let stuff go because there was always going to be another one. I kind of had to like mark it in my brain, in my subconscious, that there's always going to be another coin. So I don't have to get so angry if I miss this coin. I mean, there are studies that show that meditation and practicing mindfulness really helps. And personally, it helped me a lot. So I'm gonna recommend that you do that. Okay, don't be in a bad mood right before you start trading. Don't come. Maybe you had an argument with your partner, or something pissed you off during the day. Don't take that to trading. Okay, you want to come in fresh mind, happy, right, in a good mood. Okay, so that's practicing mindfulness. Next one I want to tell you is never top blast, right? That's a very simple one. You never want to buy at the top of a chart. Okay, you wait for it to come down. Later on, I'm going to show you as well different levels of dips. And all you need to do is wait for the dip you want to see, that you set for yourself, right? You can see this coin right now on the screen. You could have bought at the top there and you would have got wrecked. Okay, so we're going to talk about the different levels, and when you say to yourself, hey, I'm buying at this dip, that's where you buy. Okay, no matter what, you never want to top blast. Okay, which also comes to being self-disciplined. All right, so that's that one, never top blast. Next thing I want to talk to you about is that's going to help you is never trade when you're desperate. Okay, so let's say that these 2 Solanas, like that's all the money you have, then don't do this. Okay, because I would recommend you don't trade meme coins. Okay, if $280 is all you have right now, I don't know your situation, what you're going through in life, but if that's all you have, then I'm going to tell you to stay away from this. It's really risky. I know I've been hyping it up like it's you're going to make money, but the risks of losing money is there, right? And if you're so scared and you're desperate that it's only $180 you have, then I'm recommending that you don't do this, okay? Because it's not going to allow you to trade properly, because you're just going to be afraid that you're going to lose your money, and you're just going to be trading not to lose money, right? You're just going to be desperate. All right. So that's that one. Don't trade if you are desperate. Okay. Next one I want to talk about is have set times for when you trade. Okay. You need to set times for your trading. And if you're someone who's got a job, a 9 to 5, maybe, and you come back home, maybe you want to take a nap and say, okay, I'm going to trade from about 9 to 12, right? Whenever you have time, set a time to trade and stick to those times, okay? Don't go out of your time and say, hey, I want to go trade another time. Don't do that, okay? You need to stick to your times, okay? When you're going to trade, this is going to prevent you from becoming addicted to it, okay? So you got to take it seriously and trade when you have the time. And finally, get an accountability partner, right? It's going to help you so much more if you were trading with like a friend, not like much in a very big group, right? But like if you found someone that you kind of gel with, you have good rapport with, and you guys can do this together, then great, because they're going to help you. You're going to help each other to become better traders, right? You can find an accountability partner in different trading groups. There are lots of trading groups out there. I'm going to eventually create like a community so that my coaching students will be able to find partners, right, that they gel with. I want to create an environment where you guys are able to trade together, right? You'll be able to find someone that you rapport with. Maybe you're of the same type of age, or you have certain same interests, or with just your friend, your good friend. You always want to be trading with someone else, okay? In a small group with friends. Okay, so this brings us to the end of today's lesson, right? Just a quick summary. As I said earlier on in this video, this is going to be the most challenging aspect of meme coin trading. It's the emotional side, the psychological side. It's not the actual buying of the coin or figuring out which coin is good or which coin is bad. Those are really easy. You're going to quite quickly be able to figure out what is a good narrative, right? What is going to get attention? What good wallets are there to track? What coins should I avoid? You're going to be able to figure it out really quickly. The part that you're going to find challenging is this emotional side of things, okay? And you're at an advantage here because 90% of traders, meme coin traders right now, are not even aware of this whole emotional side of things. They're not aware that it's what is causing them from not being profitable as traders, okay? But I'm telling you, even before you start, right? If you're following this training, I'm giving you the cheat code. All right, I'm telling you this is what you're going to experience, and I've told you exactly how to overcome them, okay? And once you can overcome this, then you're going to find yourself being like a really good trader, a very profitable trader. Okay. I'm going to have notes as usual about everything we talked about today so that you can download them. And if you've got any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments. And yeah, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like my videos. Don't also forget to subscribe, right? Show me appreciation because I'm literally giving you guys some serious cheat code here for free. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel, like my shit, and I'll see you guys in the next video.